for your CD water project. So after you take the pictures, we need to pick the best 3 that are in focus. So it can look like it's in focus, but not actually be. So I rated mine. And then if I click inside, I just click on the screen. You can tell this is blurry. Like, I'm not gonna use this one, it's blurry. This one also, so with the macro, it has a very shallow depth of field. And this one looks clear. I also edited in the way I'm gonna show you. So not tack sharp, which is in photography what they call when it's very sharp. I will work with some of these. So let's try this one. So I'm gonna go to develop. First, I'm gonna crop it to a 5x7, and I'm gonna make sure the cropping makes sense so that I look at the focal point first. So I'm gonna get really close, and I'm gonna put this bubble, which is what I want you to look at, it's my focal point, on the rule of thirds line so that my eye naturally will go here first. Obviously, white balance is not really what we want. I'm gonna go back in my history and undo that. So I can use this to play with color, but first let's do triangles. So I'm gonna move my blacks down. I bring my whites up. So that's already black, fine. Definitely going to increase my vibrance. I can adjust my color here. I also, remember, can do here, so I can change the hue of any particular color. I could also change the saturation, so say I want the green to pop more than the rest. Color grading is also great, so I can make my highlights have a bit of a different tone. I can make my shadows have like a complementary color, so like red and green. I can adjust my midtones, so I can play with my colors here. This is really something you've never done before. So I'm going to increase the clarity and then also do sharpening. So let's go back up to clarity. And I'm gonna bring clarity up. Do not bring it down. We don't wanna make it fuzzier. We want it to be sharper. So this clarity will help. Again, I wouldn't go to 100, but I'm gonna zoom in and to show you the sharpening. So the sharpening will make it look kind of pixelated. So you want to bring it up without making all those little dots. So like all of these little dots, it makes it look clear, but you don't want tons of little things. So they're kind of like making it grainier. So somewhere around there. And I am just adjusting these to see what looks good. You can also try noise reduction. So this point is to get rid of all those little dots. So you see it just makes it fuzzy though. So you don't want to make it fuzzy. You just want to try and get rid of the little dots. So I'm doing just enough to make it look less grainy, but not so much that it makes the whole thing look blurry. Okay, let's see what my before and after look like. Okay, so I increased the color. I'm gonna experiment a little bit more with the color. I wanna change this green to something else. So I'm gonna continue to play with the color. I could add a tone curve. I wanted some more contrast. You could do something like that, but make sure the before and after, this one looks clearer. You see how much my sharpening kind of helped it, but you don't want it to be pixely. And then make sure I experiment with the color. So I want to make sure they are the best in focus. I do my white and black, have a good range of tones. I cropped it to a 5x7. I experimented with colors, and then I tried to apply sharpening and clarity to make it more focused. And then I would screenshot before and after, making sure I include all of this, and then go to library, pick the one I want, export it for the project, export, and then I also make a contact sheet. Happy editing.